The compensation process shall be spearheaded by the Kenya Airports Authority, who would hand over the funds to the National Lands Commission to disburse to the affected families. Infrastructure Principal Secretary John Musonik attributes the delay in compensation of the affected families to the developments being done at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport that is being upgraded to increase its passenger handling capacity. He says Malindi Airport has been given priority for expansion to support tourism activities.
Malindi, over the years, the passengers have grown. Of course, historically, the airport started way back in 1957 and over the years increased to 63. And the current capacity, which the passenger is 100,000. And if you see the potential here, you see we can go up to about 500,000. But there are key facilities we must be able to improve.
Earlier, the affected families had raised concerns over the delays in compensation, claiming the process had taken too long since the valuation was done. However, the PS said compensation would be done based on the current rates for the property.
We have done the valuation and we are working on the kind of framework where we should be able to compensate the land, the people living in those within those identified areas. And I would say the cost actually in phase one will be 500 million Kenya shillings, and that we'll be able to set aside. And I would say actually within the next 4 or 5 months we should be able to start the process.
He says the second phase of the project that is scheduled to be undertaken in the next financial year would entail expansion of the runway to 2.5 kilometers from the current 1.5 kilometers.
The runway is the key issue, and when you look at the runway, of course, we have two options. We have what we call phase 1A, which we have to, we have again to going across to the other side, that is past the Mombasa Malindi Road. And then on the other hand, of course, we have to improve maybe to about 1.5 kilometers. That will be phase 2.
Acting KAAMD Atich Kagungo said the Kenya Airports Authority would also involve investors in upgrading the facility. Musonik says other expansions that have been given priority by the government include the upgrading of Moi International Airport, Mombasa and Ukunda Airstrip.
The key infrastructure project we have to make JKI a hub in the region. And when you improve and when you look at the hub, well, not only are we looking at the regional bases, but we look at the domestic airports. And the key targets of the airports we are looking at this point in time is Malindi Airport. We are looking at Isiolo to complete. We are looking at Lodwar, and then we are looking at Suneka, and also Ukunda. These are the key airports which we want to improve so that they can bring in passengers, also boot up the modern kind of facility within JKIA.